welcome back to this episode of Tonight. I know this is a pretty lengthy episode, but I am actually here. I'm Jeff Randall, and I am going to break down the 2021 season rosters. As you can tell, it says 2021 season roster breakdown. Okay, I will break down these rosters. First, we are going to start off with this New England Titans team. This Titans team is very strong. They have Aiden Story as their captain. They have Nick McGuire, Alexander Viamonte, and Nick Fair. I personally think they are the weakest team in this league, and I have them going 4-6 in this league. I don't see them making many pushes for the playoffs. But Boston, don't be too upset. You do have a very good big team with a lot of potential for future seasons. I just don't see a lot right now. And what I see in this team, though, is Nick Fair. He's a great addition to this team. There has been a lot that he has done in this league. He's a very solid player, very young talent. You have a big future with him, and I think that you hold on to him over some of the players that you have. Viamonte, I think he's going to be your stud muffin. He is going to be your guy. He is going to be this team's Tom Brady. He's this city's new Tom Brady, definitely. And I know Larry doesn't agree with me a lot on a lot of things that I say about this Titans team. Like, he doesn't agree with me on their record. But I definitely do think that this Titans team will be very strong in the future. But right now, in the present, they're not going to be very strong. But New England trusts the process. Now, let's move on to the defending champions, Seattle Bulls. The Seattle Bulls have Captain Luke Grenies, Edmund Grenies, assistant captain, Tyler Grenies, brothers with Luke Grenies, and Daniel Fucci. Now, I see this team being very strong. They have a beautiful skyline in Seattle. They have a beautiful city. And they have a beautiful fan base. Okay? Now, this team is definitely going to be very strong in multiple ways. Now, one way being the fact that they are defending champions, two-time defending champions, going for a three-peat. I have them going 6-4 this season, only because they are in a very tough conference with the Devs, and also have a very big rival built up with that Seawolves team. Therefore, I think that they are not going to be as good as they've been in past. Losing Alexander Viamonte was huge, not clutch for them, not huge for them, but huge for everyone else in the league. Losing Rookie of the Year 2020 Brian Avanzato, playoff MVP, not huge for them. Now let's move on to our next team. But before we do that, let's move on to our next team. We have the Tampa Bay Seawolves making some humongous additions. They have Ryan DeSimone, captain, Anthony Badaglia, assistant captain, Kyle Borneman, Tim Fair. They picked up Kyle Borneman and Tim Fair in a three-way trade with the Legends. This three-way trade went like this. They shipped Tim Fair to the Seattle Bulls, who traded him to the Tampa Bay Seawolves, it was a big deal. It was the Los Angeles Legends traded Tim Fair for Brian Avanzato to the Los Angeles Legends, which the Bulls ended up trading Tim Fair to the Seawolves for draft picks. Kyle Borneman went to the Titans, who traded him to the Seawolves, and that's how they got here into Tampa Bay. Now, I think Tampa Bay, they have a beautiful city, like I said, very warm city. They're going to have to play with this, and I think that they are going to be a very strong team. They have a lot of talent, they are very young, and they are very fast. They probably are the most accurate hitting team. Here's what I mean by that. If you tell them, put it right to left field, they will put it right to left field and get on base for you. If you say put it to the right corner fair, they will put it into the right corner and it will be a fair ball. If you say put it here, put it anywhere, they will put it there. They have a lot of star power on that team that I really like. Now, we look at the newly rebranded Los Angeles Devils. Brian Avanzato is their captain. Thomas Vogt is their assistant captain. Eddie Laxton is their rookie. Ryan Falkman, only player that stayed on this roster that is from the Legends. Now, what do I see them doing? I see them being flat out one of the best teams in this league, going 6-4. Like I have the Seawolves and Bulls going on my roster, on my schedule predictions. Now, what else do they have other than the best logo in the league? They have a lot. They have the best name in the league. They have, I think, personally, the most star power Look at this beautiful city skyline. All these cities are so beautiful for this league and so great that I think that they have potentially the greatest, that this kickball league has chosen the greatest cities and the greatest fan bases to put a team in. Now, why else will LA be so successful? Because it's Hollywood, baby. It's Hollywood. They have 2 NWBL superstars that play for the Hollywood Bombers. LA's Hollywood, baby. What are you expecting to do? They're going to win. Now, let's take a look at the championship-winning 2019 Bulls. The Bulls won back-to-back. 2019 championship-winning Bulls. Let's look at something here. Let's look at what they've lost since 2019. Brian Avanzato, gone. Brian Avanzato actually was not considered a rookie in that 2019 season. He didn't have enough at-bats. Alexander Diamante, gone. Gone. Aiden Story, gone. But additions. And then this is still the same. This core is still the same. With Luke Grenius, Edmund Grenius, and Daniel Fusi. Now, they added the addition of Tyler Grenius. Now, that's really all I have in my segment, fans. I tried to keep it short and simple for you. Yeah, there's nowhere else for me to go. I tried to keep it short and simple. Sorry if I talk too fast for you guys. I talk very fast when I try to keep things simple. But I think that these teams have a lot of talent. The breakdown, it wasn't really what I wanted to do, really. The breakdown that I was expecting. But that is the roster breakdown.